untold trauma to me and my family. But nonetheless, that has nothing to do with the fact that you electrocuted your dog. So if you
deny, deflect, counterattack every time for Mr. Piker. Without fail. He is really, as we started this, John, saying that, yeah, everyone got fooled by the whole COLLARGATE incident. He is again deflecting off the factor that, yeah, he was the one that indeed did cast Thunderbolt on Gaia. He told 10 lies about this, John. At what point, again, for HASAN RG boys, they tapped in with their 2 brain cells and like, yeah, we're seeing this, Sean, but at what point are you G boys just gonna accept it, bruh? Your God's Zaddy King, he's not a good guy. Not at all. You already know what it is, baby. You seen ton on thumbnail. The Daily Slops. Sloppy. Of course, there's more, ever so more happening in the EHDIA plus cinematic universe. And of course, HASAN is out here saying that, yeah, people were delusional and crazy and everybody was fooled about the whole COLLARGATE incident. Yeah, just straight capping lines like that. And of course, within that, more things go on. Yeah, Luddy is getting a lot of backlash or whatever because he disavowed HASAN, saying that he 100% used a shock collar and that, yeah, him and HASAN aren't really friends like that. To that, too, if you had seen the data slide yesterday, too, apparently, Miss QT Cinderella is getting some backlash, not only for, you know, saying her, regards in COLLARGATE, but in regards to some Jones where she commented on Asmongold potentially having, like, you know, say some type of streamer awards or some jazz like that. And yeah, HASAN's audience is giving both of them some backlash for that. And then heads like Asmongold and Ethan responded to all that backlash that Luddy and QT Cinderella was getting. From that too, there's also some conjecture about the ultimate gooding lord, Dan Clancy. So should be fun. Not. So I ain't gonna waste any more time, baby. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every single time. Let's see how HASAN was saying that bulls were fooled by the COLLARGATE incident this time. You already know what it is, baby. The Daily Slops means one of my glorious slop kings. Shout out love. What Pegasus? I know, baby. We got. Yo, stop playing with him. HASAN just got completely. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video? Down in the description. First link. Sure to love it, of course. Pegasus. We don't got no time to waste, baby. Like we were saying. Let's see what fool. Actually, I know what fool. Oh, there he is. He's gonna be wasting our time.
Welcome back to a series so electric, even Jolty unsubscribed. In today's video, HASAN is calling out everybody for apparently being fooled by the shock collar situation. HASAN's community is losing their minds at Ludwig for calling out HASAN. They're harassing QT Cinderella for daring to mention Asmongold's streamer show. Ethan has responded to several clips about COLLARGATE and is defending QT and Ludwig from the harassment. Asmon has responded talking about his experience with HASAN's toxic community. Ultimate gooding lord Dan Clancy is talking about testifying in front of Congress regarding Twitch radicalizing people into violence, and he says Twitch is not responsible at all.
Tap.
More streamers are exposing Dan Clancy for hanging out with 3 19-year-old e-girls, diabolical, and a bunch of more updates.
Diabolical.
Subscribe or you turn into Palpatine Piker.
Commence order 66. But yo, up in those numbers?
Let's up those numbers!
And definitely not living the clips down. Tough.
Now let's begin. So HASAN apparently zapped his dog and we had a ton of stuff go down. Now after all that, he said he wanted to quit streaming because of the backlash.
I hate streaming. I want to shut everything off. I just want to go away.
Right, so now HASAN is calling out people for being duped by COLLARGATE, basically still saying that everybody is lying and he didn't have a shock collar. And he also mentions his favorite politician, Zoran Mamdani.
I'm about to say Mamdani.
Who recently actually disavowed him as well.
America deserved 9/11, dude. F it. I'm saying it.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
I find the comments that Hasan made on 9/11 to be objectionable and reprehensible in this country.
Hasan calls out those who were duped by COLLARGATE, etc.
It's not even a significant problem for someone like myself. It's just at most going to do reputational damage to me for like a fucking week. And then people that hate me are going to use this as an opportunity to be like, oh, everybody hates you, law. And then what? Okay, a week later.
Brother, the only reason it was even like, yo, and literally funny enough, XQC, Mr. Minecraft Jerkman, like you were saying this, John. The only reason that this thing, like this whole drama, this whole COLLARGATE incident went past being 2 days was because you kept fucking lying. Bro, you kept fucking lying, bro. Literally, you told 10 lies about this, John. 10 different Johns. Pegasus just showed the list, bro. And then they added one of, yeah, Kaya didn't even have on a collar during the incident, during the clip. Like, bro, what are we talking about, bro? Again, Streisand effect. You do this shit to yourself.
The Trump administration is going to continue doing its fucking fascism, and people are going to realize, oh, wait a minute, maybe we were wrong about this fucking dude. This has been
Deny, deflect, counterattack. What are we talking about? Stay on topic. Brother, you're the one that shot Kaya. Let's stay on that topic.
my entire career. People get whipped up in a frenzy over nonsensical shit, whether it's because I bought a fucking house, or whether it's because I leased a Porsche, or whatever the
Yeah, brother, because you claim to be a fucking socialist. Like, like, brother, those things like you're doing is clear, like, massive advantages of capitalism. Something that, like, clearly you take a major benefit off of. And these G-boys, pathetic, wretchful, sub-human homunculoids, they only, which is the funniest thing, again, they're so fucking psyoped and stupid. They're only adding to that for you, bro. Only adding to this blatant hypocrisy while blatantly sucking your fucking cock. It doesn't make any sense. Like, how are you going to preach socialism when you're taking advantage of capitalism so heftily? Like,
fuck. Or because they've imagined that I'm like abusing my dog by, because she fucking sleeps behind me for extended periods of time.
yes, for 4+ hours, no food, no water, plus the other streams. Like, brother, it's looking bad. What you want to talk about the clip where she was not only confined to the cot, the military grade cot, but you had her on a leash, like stuck to the John too, brother, so she could sit there for hours and hours on end. Would you like to discuss that? You wouldn't. Like,
Can't believe dogs sleep in the same cot, you know? It's just people make up their minds and then they realize maybe they were duped. It is what it is.
no, wasn't duped. You're just a dumbass and an asshole
The reality of the matter
and a pathological liar, but we already knew that.
is the reason why they fucking hate that Zoran and I linked up is not because of my 2019 comments about 9/11. It's because
It's because of a lot more things than that. Many numerous things. You're not someone to be associated with because your rhetoric as a political commentator and just a very fucking controversial figure, Mr. Biker. It's not so good on niggas' optics.
I've been a proud, loud Israel advocate for the past 10 years, and it's been especially important.
Of course, it's Israel, guys. It's in my walls. It's underneath my skin. This man is running on an AI script. It's actually crazy. You know, I can probably predict this guy's statements with like a 70 to 80% accuracy. That should not be possible with any human being, but with Hasan, he always reverts to the same thing.
I'm like, bro, stop playing me, my heart. Like, bro, this is why we have it, bro. Destiny Hasan strats. My bad, let me move myself out the way. Deny, deflect, counterattack. We know he's gonna play them. We already know he's gonna play the diversion tactics. An absolute god, the Godzaddy king of buzzwordism. You already know the Ouroboros concept, the Streisand effect applies to him on a daily basis. Like, yo, we go to the 5 stats: pathological liar, victim complex, cry bully, always gonna play plausible deniability, never taking accountability for shit. I'm trying to tell you, like it's so easy for his playbook, bro. Again, he got all his shit from Destiny. He was a Destiny G-boy. Like, bro, him and Destiny are gonna play the same strats every single time. Like, quite literally every single time. Never forget it.
Israel, Asmongold, Ethan Klein. It's got to be like something in that orbit. Destiny. Now, he said something like people get mad at him for anything, right? Like buying a $3 million mansion, but he leaves out the context that he claims to be a socialist who lives on a basic necessity budget.
I live on a basic necessity budget for the most part anyway.
This is what he
What part of $300,000 car is a basic necessity?
claims. Yet he still buys supercars, designer clothes, and all this expensive shit, but then he wants you to tax the rich, make the rich pay. And then we even had that interview where this guy confronted him about living up to his socialist ideals, right? Giving up his house and moving out of his mansion. And his response was, no, guys, please.
Nah, Nah, I ain't doing that.
Please, we need to first take
I ain't
everybody
doing
else's
that.
money. First, we need the healthcare. First, we need everything else, and then you can come for my mansions and my supercars, right? I'm a firm believer of socialism as long as it happens to everybody else first. Now, somehow he's still claiming that he doesn't mistreat his dog, like it sleeps behind me. I mean, I'd be sleeping too, because if I'm awake, I would have nothing to do, because I'm not even allowed to stretch my legs or take one step off of my
Legitimately not 1 or 2 steps off the bed. Nope, then it's Hasan, use Thunderbolt. Telling you, bruh.
bed
Bad optics,
without
bad
being
works.
electrocuted by Palpatine Piker here. You literally shocked the living shit out of her, so much so that she's literally confused at your commands and thinks that the only thing you
look.
want is to stay in place.
Kaya had to hit the evade on his ass. You seeing this shit? Like, bro, what the fuck?
It was absolutely evil, dude. Pure responded round 44 of Gasanabi, the gaslighter, gaslighting his viewers. But don't believe your eyes, the evidence, the testimonies, or nothing at all but me. Don't even believe Jellywig and his girlfriend. You don't even, like, your most loyal lapdogs have turned on you, and still apparently you can't admit it. It's not the
Jellywig.
sleeping behind you that's a problem. It's the fact that when she gets up to stretch, you shock her back into place.
Directly.
I mean, he knows that. He's purposely obfuscating so that his supporters get confused and they think that, oh, people are criticizing me because my dog is sleeping. Stupid dog, you made me look bad on stream. Courage the Cowardly Dog, goated show.
I'm about to say, absolute king show. No cap, bro. Straight nostalgia classic.
COLLARGATE Day 16, by the way, and it's Hasan and Pirate Software melded together. They pretty much are acting the same. Moving on to Hasan's community, absolutely losing their minds at Ludwig. Now, basically last time, Ludwig called out Hasan, saying it's 100% a shot caller.
Do I think Hasan shocks his dog? I have no fucking clue. I think he lied about having a shock collar. I think he 100% had a shock collar.
And I find it hilarious because Ludwig said, it's not brave to call out Hasan. It's the easiest thing to do. Well, that aged poorly. He's getting infinite backlash from these psychopathic freaks who think
What do I say all the time? There's no point in pandering and or, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to collab with Hasan or anyone in that, like, just sphere. No, John, you gain nothing, bro, trying to orbit the John. You, as the minute you disagree or have some John that is, yeah, not so, of the same opinion or rhetoric or ideals as them. Yeah, you're getting brigaded, slandered, misinformation spread out about you, probably threats, like, yeah, it's a whole lot of bad. And now we're seeing the bad for Luddy.
think he turned on Hasan. Hasan fans are not taking the Ludwig news well, and it's like this massive freaking list. Right, let's go through some of these. Him screwing over his own girlfriend's career because QT's on the podcast. He apologized to Destiny being mad at him. Ludwig probably hates Hasan because he spends more time with his girlfriend. Gutless Yakubian Devil. Implies that Ludwig thinks he's his IRL friend, abuses his dog offspring.
I'm like Gato Fumador, by the way.
Own girlfriend's a liar. Guy's friends with a dude who made AI corn prawn deepfakes of women. And people wonder why Ludwig isn't like
Oh, they talk about the Jada happened with Big A, but like, yeah, he definitely remedied that. Like, yo, he had like did a whole thing like to scrub, like, you know what I'm saying, like deep fake images and John of women online, all that. So yeah, nah, bruh, you gotta get more info.
by a lot of people. Ludwig would kill a guy to avoid losing sponsors, saying I wouldn't even go to Hasan's funeral is crazy. And this is Haas Twitter, which is Hasan's Twitter community. This after Ludwig definitely says he owns a shot caller, would not call Hasan a friend, implied that socialism when you don't make money today. For someone who's a degree in journalism, not good at fact checking. I don't get Ludwig. He decides to dagger Hasan by saying it's 100% a shot caller and it's just a fact, and then immediately says, I don't know, after researching his TikTok For You page. Mother flipper, you know the dude, your partner is at his house every week. Happened again. Ludwig tried
Every day for the past 2 years.
to take the middle road only to fall into a rotten take. He needs to grow some courage. Don't waste your time getting mad at Lud. He always loved throwing Hasan under the bus for the memes. Funniest part is no matter how many times he does it, he still gets called Hasan's dog. Ludwig making public allegations instead of just asking Hasan or QT is unbelievably gross. As a Hasanabi head and a Lud butt, I can confidently say Ludwig is
Again, asking either of them is fucking worthless, bro. Hasan is a pathological liar who is clearly the one in the wrong here, so he's definitely not gonna tell you the truth. And again, bro, with QT, bro, she already did tell the truth. She admitted it was a shot caller on her job, but said the prawns were taken out again. When Silky apparently farmed her for a clip or whatever the fuck, even though she could have just not said shit, but thanks.
just that dumb. If he's dumb enough to lose hundreds of thousands of dollars to scams, I think he's dumb enough to think that's a shot caller. Sad. It's proven it's a shot caller. Oh my god, dude. Hasan Twitter community gotta be the dumbest people on the planet. Oh, it's so easy to call out Hasan. Look at this, bruh. You're getting
Just like, what else do we expect from G-Boys? Wretchful.
cooked so much, and even your girlfriend is getting cooked so much so that she's having a breakdown and wants to quit, dude. Ludwig is genuinely one of the most spineless people on Twitch, and I stay reminded why I never liked him. He always sits on the fence. It's exhaustingly pathetic. I hate this freaking guy. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts doing some right-wing grift, considering how hard his numbers have been dropping.
It's not gonna happen.
What are you even talking about? dude?
Yeah, I'm
Ludwig's
like,
doing
I'm like, that's never happened.
Well, and why would he become a right-wing grifter? He specifically said he agrees with Hasan's politics as well. This is just Hasan's community, bro. They turn on you instantly. And the thing is,
I've been saying this. Raise me. No, be stop playing. But like, nah. Like legitimately, the minute that you do something that they do not like and or disagree with them and or do not agree with the echo chamber, do not agree with all the points to a T on some purity tested moral grandstand and virtue signaling type of beats, they are exiling your dumb ass. You are getting brigaded, probably slandered, like I said earlier, probably threats and all the other shit. And most definitely, these motherfuckers, they will be molding about you. Absolutely.
what he said was factual. He said it is a shot caller because it's proven to be a shot caller. He didn't even say Hasan shot the dog. It's absolutely crazy, bro. Moving on to Asmongold, talking about Hasan's community, and this is referencing the whole Ludwig situation and the endless harassment. Asmon says that Hasan's community is easily the most toxic he's dealt with and compares them to Destiny. I'll even give my experience with them as well.
Do you think that the most vicious, personal, and hostile forms of hate that I've had leveraged at me over all the years has absolutely been from Hasan's community? And it is not even remotely close. Like 100%, his community has been the most toxic and hostile. And again, if somebody else wants to give their opinion on this or whatever else, that's fine. But when you have Dr. K saying this, you have, or at least indirectly, you have Ludwig saying this indirectly. I mean, come on, guys. Like, what are we doing here? I mean, how many points on a line, on a graph, do you need to make a line? Yeah, that's it. It's the left overall. It is. It's left-wing
Ben knew this shit.
people overall. And I think that his community is a conduit for that. And you're right that in some ways it's guilt by association. And I think in some cases, maybe you're right. Maybe that's not necessarily fair to him because it is guilt by association. But I think that other left-wing communities, like for example, like Destiny's community has been hostile to me, but they have been, Destiny's community is a lot different. And I can't speak to, I know.
I mean, are they Hasan G-Boys, DGG G-Boys? I mean, they're both just unabashedly, unequivocally, like without question gonna suck the cock of both of those niggas. Like, depending on obviously which one they're part of or whatever. But like, other than that, nah, it just both pathetic, wretchful, subhuman niggas that are just again getting all of their shit from their god zaddy fucking kings, bro. Their word is bond, their word is the gospel, and all that shit. Other than that, like, I mean, they're the same. They're pretty much the same type of niggas. Like
Hasan and Destiny have like a lot more personal, like friction than like I and Destiny have really had over the years, I would say. So like, there's not really that same level of animosity, but when Destiny's community attacks me, they attack things that I say. When Hasan's community attacks me, they attack who I am. They come after me, my lifestyle, my appearance.
Yeah, it's all ad hominem shit, yeah.
My parents, stuff like that. And that's Destiny's community. Now they attack your family. Yes, exactly. It's personal. Now, whenever you talk about like Destiny's community, I think that they're much more like, oh, but you said this and you said that. And maybe you think it's a bad faith interpretation, but it's generally based on...
See, yeah, no, I could perfectly explain what Asmongold is like talking about right now. Hold on. If we go back to the Trexicon deny, deflect, counterattack, right? It's like it's more or less the version of here. Look, Hasan, like if we go down this, they're both going like on tactics, and the tactic is overall deny, deflect, counterattack, right? But Hasan will go more down the path of buzzwordinism and like start fucking slandering you because he's too stupid to come up with actual arguments to like debunk what you're saying. Because obviously, like moron, idiot, like dumbass. You know what I mean? So, like, he'll go oh, fuck you, aren't you? Bro, aren't you a fucking rapist? Aren't you a fucking misogynist? Aren't you sexy? Oh, you fucking Zionist, bro. Like, all this bullshittery, right? Like, and then, like, obviously to deflect off of saying shit and then, like, paint you in a worse light. That's the whole point of buzzwordism and all that shit. But Destiny will go down the tactics of, like, diversion tactics, where he'll do other shit, like, fucking post crazy-ass shit on Twitter to deflect off of actual crazy shit he has actually said and meant. Like, for instance, when, what the fuck was going on with the fuck? What was it? Oh yeah, when he said the tweet or whatever the fuck. Well, not the tweet, in his offline chat when he was saying the John about Hasan, you could perfectly yada yada the John with Hasan. Oh, better no, not even that. No, better example. When the whole you know what I'm saying Rose John and the whole DMs with Willie Mack came out, I ain't gonna lie, right? Destiny and Ethan got into it, and instead of Destiny, attacking the Jones right then and there, or but not right then and there. Well, it would be right. He went on a stream, like there was a whole bunch of videos, but instead of like really just focusing on the main John, like, yo, Destiny, what the fuck are these DMs with Willie Mac and what the fuck is on your hard drive, brother? Like he's going on to John and was posting a whole bunch of bullshittery, like, you know what I'm saying all the usual snark talking points about Ethan and Hila. So like, yeah, you could see the disparagement. Hasan will go down like the fucking slanderous path. Meanwhile, Destiny will go down like the diversion tactics path on like I was saying, he'll post bullshittery, like some dumb shit or whatever, so people don't focus on, hey, yo, brother, what the fuck is that actual shit like on your hard drive and shit like that. Instead of Hasan is just like, fuck, argument, Zionist. Like, yeah, this is where their paths diverge. Like, it's deny, deflect, counterattack until you get to a certain point because of levels of intelligence. Hasan has to up his intelligence stat, but that shit isn't happening. And then there's your difference. So, hope you enjoyed that TED Talk. Anyway, let's continue.
On something that's said, not personal, right?
Okay, to be fair, Destiny's community is pretty unhinged. All right, they defend him literally admitting that he like.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, both these motherfuckers' fan bases are like the same. They're both G-boys and unabashedly will suck these niggas' cocks, bro. It's just that, like, yeah, I would say Destiny Bulls probably a little bit smarter than Hasan Bulls, but either way, they're all dumbass idiot morons. Wrong shit.
15-year-old girls and having illegal material. Pretty much anytime I mention Destiny, there's like a defender in the comments. There's only like one or two, and they're not as bad as Hasan, but you know, I thought it's worth a mention. Now, Hasan's community is still way worse, right? It is the worst thing I've ever encountered on God's green earth, right? How has he recruited the
G-boys are so fucking insufferable. Like, they generally are unsufferable as fuck. Like, when I say they're pathetic, wretchful, subhuman homunculoids, like, holy fuck. Like, I genuinely wonder if those fucking losers actually ever look in the mirror and question themselves. But I know they don't because, of course, their fucking God's Daddy King is Hasan Piker. So just like how he's a fucking narcissist, so are these dumbasses.
biggest psychopaths in the entire universe. He's got like a magnet or something that like detects their DNA and brings them to his community. And speaking as someone who's covered freaking Mr. Beast, right? Literally the biggest YouTuber in the entire world with the biggest fan base in the entire world. And I was one of the biggest guys clowning on him at the time, right? And even him, who can literally basically command countries at this point, right? I didn't get a fraction of the hate that I get from simply covering Hasan, right? So Hasan's community is literally thousands of times smaller, right? Infinitely smaller than Mr. Beast, but it still has more crazy people in it and more people harass you over that. Just think about that. The amount of sociopathic freaks you have to have in your community to actually overcome that giant of a number difference, right? And the thing is,
that's how crazy these bulls are for him, bruh. Crazy on cock! Alright, I'm Dickie in. Nigga, no. They're slam. Bro, forget me, Dickie in. These niggas slamming on that nigga dick. Boy, get the fuck out of here, bruh. But it's just blatantly true. How many times have we heard heads like say this shit? Like, yo, Hasan's community is like fucking brigading me, bro. I'm getting threats from his community. His community is saying this, that, and the third. Like, brother, it's because of his rhetoric and ideologies. And then that shit, Ouroboros effect, gets even maximized and he gets caught up in the shits or whatever. Like, it gets, what's the word? Propagated even more by obviously the audience and the John. And then it becomes an Ouroboros effect because, yeah, this is what obviously is good enough money in a cloud for his son. Is how he's able to grip socialism off these fucking idiots, even though, duh, capitalism, again, he's taking advantage of that. You get more cheese off these fools, but if he stops saying this type of beat or stops saying this radical crazy ass shit, then yo, these heads gonna be like, what the fuck, yo, oh, this shit, or shit like the COLLARGATE incident. Some heads, yo, heads love and literally be again slamming dick on Hasan Piker, bro, real shit, bro. But some heads love their dogs, love their animals in general. I would hope they would, like some people. And there are heads that love their dogs and shit more than Hasan Piker. And then that shit, like, it's shit like this that starts to realize it's like, yo, brother, the walls can crack, the walls can close in, and we're watching them. But seriously, though, like, he gotta realize, like, brother, you gonna take this criticism to the chin, bro. These fucking G-boys, bro, like, these bulls cannot get you through everything.
Nobody will ever
They be seeming like they can, but no.
understand this unless you are one of the creators who covers Hasan, right? I mean, just ask Ethan, like what happened to him, right? What he thinks of Hasan's community, right? Buddy has been dealing with the absolute worst of it.
Yo, where's the stream, by the way?
I'm like number 15 in the list, right? First is like, we got Ethan, Asmongold, Tectone, all these people they go after first. Also, again, the Ludwig clip. It's not brave to call out Hasan. Play the clip.
Pretending to live in a universe where it is like brave to speak out against Islam. Truly, I think.
I don't gotta be brave. I mean, if the nigga says some shit dumb or bad, or very fucking crazy, radical, or extremist, yeah, we're gonna condemn the nigga. I don't think I'm brave. I'm just calling that nigga stupid because he is. There's nothing brave about that shit. It's like, yo, in fact, why would heads even want that shit? Like, why would they even want to think of in their head that it's a brave act to be calling out HASAN? You should be calling out motherfucker saying the dumbass shit that he does. Like, but what the fuck? Like,
It's pathetic.
HASAN's community makes Destiny's community look civilized, and that's saying a freaking lot. Now, turns out they were harassing QT Cinderella as well because she decided to mention Asmongold while also saying that she completely disagrees with him. What you are dealing with is exactly what Ethan experienced the second he disagreed 1% with HASAN, and now it's happening to Ludwig and QT, and they're finally starting to see how insane HASAN has been all along. And they have gotten the protection, right? Because if you're on HASAN's side, his community doesn't go after you. So they're oblivious. They're oblivious to how absolutely insane these people are. And yeah, you're finding out firsthand. Moving on to Ethan talking about QT. QT tweeted this: being optimistic is equal to being a spineless fence-sitting bitch. Thanks for the heads up, everybody. And I don't know exactly what she's referring to here because she deleted a bunch of tweets, but it seems that it's probably the Asmongold situation where she was optimistic about his show with Aiden Ross, and she was basically saying that it could be
that's who Asmongold was planning to do the jump was. It was Aiden Ross. I couldn't think of it in my head.
like a good and unique thing, a separate thing from her show. And HASAN fans and potentially her own community went absolutely crazy on her because, you know, you can't be talking to the wrong side. You know, you can't be even mentioning their name, they're Voldemort. Ethan responds: I really think people should lay off QT. She's in an impossible position no matter what side you think she's taking. She seems like a very nice person that got unfortunately mixed up in a volatile situation. I honestly agree, like, people should be leaving her alone because she did nothing wrong in this particular situation. Like, she just mentioned Asmongold. Like,
I'm like, yeah, and in regards to like the streamer show, John, like the streamer wars thing that like Asmongold and Aiden Ross supposed to be doing, like, yeah, bro, all she did legitimately was like just comment on that, John. And honestly, like, bro, she didn't even say anything crazy, not even to Asmongold or just in general. Like, literally, she's only getting backlash because of these G-boys. But then I would look at her and be like, yeah, this is what happens when you pander to this HASAN audience. This is why you do not fucking collab or think you're about to get any fucking clout or some shit off of this nigga. Fuck that, bro. Nah, bro. Keep your niggas over there, bro. You keep your clout over there, my nigga.
come on, she didn't even support him or any of his views or anything like that, right? In fact, she did valuable work for us. She exposed HASAN for having a shot caller, right? Maybe
Sure.
not intentionally, but hey, she's our secret undercover agent, you know, working against HASAN. HASAN gonna call her the Mossad, an Israel operative,
I was
obviously.
just about to say that. I'm like, she definitely getting called Mossad.
But anyways, this is just what you deal with when you deal with HASAN. I appreciate the side of Ethan. He knows when too much is too much. Meanwhile, the people who hate him want his total destruction or death. Weird. I was told it's his primary goal in life to send unprovoked misogynistic hate campaigns towards any woman who associates with HASAN.
Facts. Oh man, Ethan says, yo man, guys should lay off QT Cinderella. Like, she really didn't even do anything in this, John, bro. Heads are doing too much. Ethan, that misogynist, and he wants to deplatform those 3 pro-Palestinian women creators. Okay, well then, nigga. First of all, this doesn't substantiate that. Second of all, what the fuck did those 3 dumbasses, dumb, dumber, and dumbest, even do? These fucking G-boys, again, hate them. I do. But yeah, especially for the snarkers and shit like that, those motherfuckers. Misogynist? Morons.
His fan base is literally majority women as well. Like, that's the
Exactly.
stupidest argument ever.
No, there's no shock. Like, the electric prongs are taken out of it.
But here's my. This is very interesting because I think a lot of HASAN fans perceive this as an attack. What I see is just someone who is put into this position by HASAN because he's perpetually lying, where she is just telling what happened, kind of in a sense to defend herself. Because like, why should she, someone who's honest and has a good reputation and, you know, is not trying to lie about animal abuse and this kinds of stuff, why should she have to lie, right, about what she knows? So this is someone who's just being honest. I don't believe she's trying to attack HASAN.
I think he lied about having a shot caller. I think he 100% had a shot caller based off what's on my For You page. Maybe I'm getting psyops. He's adamant that he hasn't shocked her, but that 100% is a shot caller as a fact.
So just like the simple act of acknowledging observable reality is like a radical notion. If you're in,
Don't believe your eyes. Nah, bruh, believe your heart. Believe the journalists. Nah, I ain't doing that.
HASAN's orbit, like
I
this
ain't
was
doing
somehow shocking to everybody to see Ludwig say, yeah, no, he's lying.
And I think when you come in and you say, oh no, you're gonna get that song call now, I think like you are you are still pretending to live in a universe where it is like brave to speak out against HASAN.
I will say, respectfully disagree with him here, just by the fact that him and QT are now being dragged as Zionists in immediate response to describing observable reality. So again, like he makes the statement, I guess.
But again, it's like, yo, I'm not even taking those bulls serious. It's like, bro, you're gonna say like heads are Zionists, you're all the again misogynist, sexist, racist, yeah, all this type of beat because again, heads disagree with you, and they disagree with you on something where yo, the truth is blatantly there. Their God Zaddy King lied 3 times. 3 times, my dumbass. Their God Zaddy King lied 10 times about this shit. And as far as it goes with the collar, we know he taped over that boy, heads turned up the contrast of brightness. We found the exact model. We've seen the clip where he pushes the remote out of the way. It's like, yo, he's fucking cooked. It's like, yo, bro, you can't keep sitting here playing the delusions. That's why I said, at the end of the day, hey, man, listen, Jetty Wig, we gotta up those numbers, but I gotta give Letty his respect. Hey, man, I'm hoping that he's gonna keep making the mogul moves. He gonna keep standing on business like a mogul with this type of shit. Like, yeah, bro, we gonna stand on it. Like, bro, these niggas straight lying, straight capping on behalf of this nigga Hasan. Like, it's so fucking obvious at this point, too. Like, yes, that shit was a shock collar. He most definitely shocked guy, bro. Right, we're not even, like, he won't say that shit, nigga. I will. It's fucking obvious, bro. Like, it's always been, ever since we just got off of the main junk, because obviously this whole, like, incident, whole regards to the drum is kind of tailoring off. But in regards to the main junk, it was always just a factor of, okay, brother, we already know, like, especially when we had seen all the lies, getting to the last one, too, like, you know what I'm saying? Kai wasn't even wearing a collar during the incident. It's stupid again. But, like, for that especially, it's like, dude, we're at the point where either you shot Kai intentionally or you made a mistake, brother. We're not about to sit here keep arguing like, oh, it's not even a shot caller. Oh, you didn't even do it. Oh, she clipped her doing that. Like, bro, fuck out of here. It's like, heads already knew we were way past the shit. Like, brother, you definitely shot his dog. Like, Kai definitely had a shot collar on. And then, again, his last lie being she didn't even have a collar on during the incident. Well, everything is frying him, but that shit truly fucking fried the shit out of him. Like, why the fuck would you even say that shit? Like,
defend himself, be like, I'm not afraid to criticize Hasan. And also, you're insane, he says, if you think people care that I criticize Hasan, which was immediately proven to be not correct. And that, unfortunately, I have the feeling that they're both getting kind of a front row seat to what Hasan's audience puts people through when they cross.
Yep, they sure fucking are. And this is why, you don't pander to these dumbasses. Like,
awesome. And it should be quite obvious to people now who are paying attention that it was never about Israel, right? It was about criticizing Hasan. That's the only reason you would call Ludwig or Cutie Cinderella a Zionist. This man.
Oh my god, are they really calling him and her like a Zionist now? Brother, it's gotta be Israel, right? Bro, the level of brain rot, I have never seen this, dude.
It's so bad.
Unbelievable how people can be this stupid. And we definitely got like a new meme with Ludwig, dude. It's not brave to call that us up, bro. Like, it was such a dumb thing to say. Moving on to a Hasan fan raging at Ludwig and the attempt to show that Hasan is a good friend and completely backfires. Going back, it seems like Hasan tried hard to be his friend, but Ludwig is just an a-hole. As someone who was backstabbed by one of his best friends for years, I feel bad for Hasan. Shit's fuck. F Ludwig.
When Lud got hit by me in my car when he was on his Vespa, I texted him, hey, I hope you're doing all right, King. No response. Does this dude hate me? What the fuck? You too. You both. I always will hit you guys up to be like, I hope you guys are doing well. Dead. Nothing. I am a good friend who is constantly, I'm defeating the allegations of autism and Hasan is not around. I literally am trying my fucking very best.
I'm not a texter.
You are cold, bitch. That's
yeah, I'm not a texter. I'm you, but
you are. Okay, I text you anytime you're like in a bad mood. I'll be like, oh, is everything good? No response.
Right, so over all the years, right, that was this person's example of Hasan being a good friend. So let me get this straight. I don't if I heard that wrong. So Hasan hit Ludwig with his car, and he's supposed to be the good friend for asking him if he's okay.
Yeah, I remember I hit Ludwig, in my car when he was on his fucking scooter. Like, yeah, bro, I hit him up, see if he was good, bro. You say shit back. Like, nigga, what?
Okay,
like,
brother, you're the one who hit him. Obviously, you're going to ask if he's okay. That's the least thing you could do if you didn't hospitalize him. You absolute ignoramus. Like, this is the smartest Hasan fan right here, dude. This dumbass Glazer posted this as an example of Hasan being a good person by hitting his friend with a literal car, bro. Cinema, just cinema. And by the way, Ludwig probably didn't respond because you freaking hit him, bro. Like, I would be pretty pissed as well.
That's
if you got
upsetting.
backstabbed for doing something as bad as shocking your dog and deplatforming anyone who dares to speak against you, you deserved it. You got backstabbed by him not even knowing anything, by believing dumbasses like you who make 10-second clips saying things happen in it that are
alright, but prove Hasan didn't shock his dog with a shock collar. prove that all the clips we didn't see is substantiating all the bad shit that not only he has said, but interactions he's had with his old dogs and with Kaya, bro. Substantiate how them shits are bad. It's like, bro, what the fuck are we sitting here doing, bro? This shit is blatant cocksuck, bro. Fuck off. It's like, brother, we have the... Bro, fuck this nigga, bro. You know what? Bro, because these niggas truly piss me the fuck off to no end, bro. Like, they actually do. Like, that shit is ridiculous. Where... Bro, I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, there we go. I was like, yo, what the hell? No, wrong one. Wrong one. I'm like, alright, bro, this motherfucker, please go ahead and disprove all 9, 10 of these shits. We forgot the last one. She didn't have a collar on their name. Yo, disprove all of these shits. Or better yet, these are the disproofs to these Johns. So, bro, I need you to unsubstantiate all of these lies he told. Like, unsubstantiate these. Like, bro, Heads been disprove all these shits. He couldn't substantiate any of these shits. It's like, bro, oh my god, I'm so tired of these people, dude. But believing dumbasses like you that make 10-second clips saying anything, saying things happen and that aren't happening, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, bro, so you're telling me he didn't show the collar with tape on that shit? Because as far as we're concerned, with a bunch of different people, you know what I'm saying, taking the screenshots up in the sadness, it's saturation, my dumbass. A contrast, god damn it, bro, truly can't grab for shit. Up in the brightness, all that type of beat, that junk didn't happen? To prove that he put tape on the shit, that shit did happen. Bro, these niggas are straight lies. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Aren't happening. Brother, the evidence is there. Have you seen the overlay? Have you...
It's like, bro, niggas are straight liars, bro. I fucking hate them, bro. Weasley little liars, dude.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
Weasley little liars, dude. Weasley little fucking liars. Yeah, I hate them. I do.
You seen the model? What model of shot collar did he use then? Like, if you're gonna talk like this, you need to back it up with facts and evidence.
That's what I'm saying. That's why, like, bro, you have to immediately press these bulls on John like this. Like, it really is debater, bro, cringy shit. But when these niggas really start lying, pathological liar shit, bro, and then want to play victim complex cry bully when they get called out, nah, fuck off. Go ahead and substantiate that shit right here, right now. Go ahead and substantiate how all this shit isn't true. Go ahead and substantiate how HASAN did not shot Kaya. Prove to me that he didn't do this shit. Because as far as we're concerned, well, all this shit is looking like it all boils down to he did. It's like, bro, these niggas saying whatever, bro. He not gonna fuck you, little bro. Stop, bro. These motherfuckers need to stop sucking this nigga's cock metaphorically through a screen. Like if he's actually gonna give you niggas a chance. He doesn't give a fuck about you. He directly pulled up his 40-month subscriber, a nigga from for 3.5 or 3.3 months or like 3.5 fucking years, giving this nigga $5 and said, yo, fuck you. I hate you niggas the most, bro. You niggas are the most annoying. And you think he gonna fuck you, little bro? It's so fucking annoying. These G-boys are so stupid. He like directly said, he like, yo, that whole spurg out, crash out meltdown he had was basically saying, yeah, I'm grifting off of all of you niggas. All this shit I've ever said to where you follow me and thought I had these grand political ideologies, all this shit, yeah, it was all bullshittery. I all fucking hate it. I hate woke leftists, all this dumb shit. I'm like, brother. Oh, those G-boys, they're so fucking pathetic. I can't, like, I truly hate them, bro. Like, I really do, bro. And they'll keep willingly sucking cock, bro. Damn. Couldn't be pathetic like them. That shit would just truly make me wanna, yeah.
Evidence, but that's apparently fucking, like, gives HASAN fans a rash. Like a terminal rash, they gotta be rushed into the emergency room. Anything but facts and logic. Oh, no. This is so embarrassingly parasocial, dog. I feel bad he said the truth about the shot caller. I mean...
What?
It's like, it's so insane, and I'm so glad that Ludwig and QT are actually seeing how HASAN's community operates in real time. This is what we've been saying all along, and slowly, one by one, we are converting people. Slowly, through sheer evidence of HASAN's wrongdoings, we are slowly...
It's like, yo... we never thought we'd see a day, a blessed one.
Converting everyone onto the right side of history and making them see the truth that was in front of their faces this entire time. Subscribe, guys. The Legendary series is actually...
Legendary series!
making the greatest impact ever. Now, also, last time I said that I would officially change, by royal decree, the Jellywig nickname to something like Bonewig or Ludwig again if he turned on HASAN and made a mogul mail video destroying him. But he did not actually do that. This was like the most room temperature, super late, safe opinion.
You know, actually, I'll let it wait. Hold on.
And I don't think it warrants a nickname change. I feel like you don't get to pass that easy after supporting Hasan all this time, right? And also, I just love saying Jelly.
I want to say Jellywig.
Let's up those numbers!
Jellywig. It never goes away. It shall keep shining spineless like a jellyfish.
Hey, okay, it's my favorite word, so I'm keeping it. Or actually, second favorite word. My first favorite word is obviously diabolical. Okay.
Diabolical. Yeah, shout out our glorious Slop King. Pegasus. We love to see it, boys. We love to see it. Absolutely diabolical for Jellywig.
Okay, that's always my favorite. Moving on to the rank #1 Gooner.
Dan Clancy! The goddamn fossil. What the fuck did he have to say this time?
Dan the Dynamic Diddler Clancy. Now, remember how Dan Clancy was supposed to testify?
Yeah, I've been mentioning and waiting for this shit for so fucking long. I'm like, have they ever done like the testify yet? Because it's supposed to be It's supposed to be Twitch, Discord, Reddit, and Steam. We're supposed to testify in court, and that shit like just never happened.
In front of Congress on October 8th for Twitch radicalizing people into political violence. And this was after the Charlie Kirk assassination, and people were looking into what sort of rhetoric actually caused that assassination. And the conversation shifted to people like Hasan, who were advocating to murder their political opponents.
Rick Scott, Red Capitalist Blood, shank those motherfuckers.
Well, that whole meeting was actually postponed, and Dan has responded now. Dan Clancy says he's not too worried about a potential congressional hearing, and that Twitch doesn't have a radicalization problem.
Liar. Liar. Weasley little fucking liar, dude. Yeah, G-Boy, that nigga who's your favorite streamer, whose cock you're blatantly sucking on the most frequent basis we ever seen. Yeah, he's part of that goddamn problem, you idiot. What the fuck is this guy on about? Doesn't know how to run his platform, doesn't know how to not fucking cap. I mean, look at him. Interviewed by goddamn Taylor Lorenz. Let's talk about this goddamn puff piece she just slid up for him, bro. That goddamn softball. Like, bro, we're not even... Let's continue on.
And of course, it's the wonderful interviewer, Taylor Lorenz.
Why do you think?
And if you say Taylor Lorenz, I say sure.
That you guys got dragged into that when it was like sort of following the Charlie Kirk shooting. Didn't seem to be any connection.
There's no connection. I think it's purely what I'll call is company association. They need some number of N people. If you did a cluster of companies that...
Brother, would you like to talk about how your favorite streamer, who is the golden boy of the platform, he went on a whole puff piece tour regarding the whole Charlie Kirk incident? In fact, his specific article in The Guardian was how he was going to debate Charlie Kirk, and here's what he would have said. Would you also like how to... Yo, it truly grinds my gears to no fucking end with these goddamn liars. Would you like to talk about how your favorite streamer, his fucking chat when this incident happened was talking about, yeah, man, debate his corpse. Mr. Clancy, you fucking dinosaur. I cannot fucking wait till they finally fire your ass. But honestly, at this point, I fucking doubt it. I think this company will just honestly burn. Like, we've been saying dumpster fire, but I truly think that's what it is. Because if Amazon hasn't stepped in, especially after the whole, like, TwitchCon, Emery situation, the whole thing that happened with Girly Pop.
Girly Pop.
Which fucking sucks again that shit happened to her because of fucking our ultimate gooning lord said he was gonna up his goddamn security. Where the fuck were they at? So anyway, barring that, when the fuck is Amazon gonna step in, bro? They got to, immediately. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't know what the fuck you're saying. And I don't know why the fuck you're still employed. It makes no sense.
You know, end up having users that overlap. And you had Reddit and Discord and Steam, and you say, tell me the fourth company. And you can't mention one of the big ones because you have to have balance. You can't mention X or Facebook or YouTube. Then it's like, well, what's the fourth? So it's
what the fuck are you talking about? There are people on your platform who are saying the most radical extremist shit. There are people out here placing bounties on people. There are people advocating for, like, just straight violence against people. Mike from PA, oh, you two gotta be bleeding out the side of his mouth. You got Hasan saying the craziest shit ever, literally, legitimately advocating for people to die. Rick Scott, what the fuck are you talking about? This guy's an actual fucking liar. Boy, Weasley little...
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
Weasley little fucking liar, dude. Weasley little fucking liars. Like, bro, what the fuck are you on about, bro? God damn it, boy. Yo, like, this shit is crazy, boy. They taught niggas how to lie 67 million years ago, boy. They must have had this shit ingrained in fossils. I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro. They putting this shit in the fossil fuels now?
Proximity, I don't think, to me, I'm not that worried about it, because I think, he had no experience. We do not have this problem of
cap, legitimately cap. Like this is just actually lies.
Radicalization on Twitch.
You definitely do, 100%. Would you like to talk about, what's it, like, and Hetch can correct me if I'm wrong on this, would you like to talk about how there was, like, no potential signups at John's like that happening in, like, what, Israel and John like that? Would you like to talk about this? Like, there's none of that? No, nothing? Like, yo.
Public forum, we don't have these private groups. One way to think of it is, if you really view this from a honest and sincere perspective, these things are trying to get information. And to be honest, they probably don't know that much about Twitch.
Yeah.
Right? They're not Twitch users.
Well, what the fuck do you want to know about this dog shit dumpster fire of a fucking company? There's nothing to know about this bullshittery. Like, except to know that, yeah, man, some of their fucking top creators, the ones that are glazing up the fucking most, yeah, it ain't looking too good on their optics, or better yet, it ain't looking too good just for the company as a whole, bruh. Fuck. Like,
I feel really good that we have, in terms of them trying to understand this landscape, they'll realize, oh, Twitch doesn't really fit with these other ones.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're talking about a group of lawmakers that probably don't know how to turn their computers on, so I don't know how familiar they are with Twitch. I mean, it seems like...
Okay, first off...
Okay, let's say we turn our computers on. The dog shit bullshittery rhetoric ideologies that's still on this website is awful. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, this is silly.
Lorenz calling anybody old is hilarious. Oh, these boomers don't know how to turn their computers on. Have you seen yourself? Oh my god. You're thirsting after a guy a decade younger than you. It is diabolical, okay? You need to stop. You need to get a grip. We can see you dripping, all right? Second off, interesting how Dan says there's no connection between Twitch and political violence, okay?
It was literally cap.
Even though there's open terrorist support on his platform.
Directly.
Open anti-Semitism.
Oh boy, HASAN. Yo, man, he's literally got one for every John. Like we said, he'd rather donate his tax dollars directly to Hamas. Hezbollah has his favorite flag. The Houthis, he stands with them 10 toes down, bruh. He thinks they're on a moral side to deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. Huh, really fucking crazy. You got Tim Houthi Chalamet on this shit, oh god. Instead of giving actual fucking questions, about, political commentary and or conflicts and things and such going on in the Middle East, because you're talking to someone that is a fucking terrorist, instead of asking them any engaging questions, actual fucking critical fucking questions. No, man, how many KFCs are in fucking Yemen? Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, you're doing what Luffy would do. Yo, that shit, like, fuck you, Dan. Like, legitimately, go fuck yourself, my nigga. Get off that nigga Hassan's penis.
Keep in mind, Mike from PA was banned for 1 week for literally, saying that thing about Jews, which got my video flagged that I can't even say. That's how bad it is. Also, I must point out again...
Oh, yeah, the demonic John. Yeah. Fucking morons.
Charlie Kirk was literally Hasan Piker's debate opponent. It happened 2 weeks before the debate, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Hasan has openly talked about unaliving his political enemies, the classic K. Rick
Exactly.
Scott.
You would kill Rick Scott.
And his community spams...
Terrorist manifesto shooter, the Kaya heart emoji. And Hasan is an overall force for good. And man, the terrorist manifesto shooter, bro, he probably was genuine in his actions. It's real fucking crazy, bro. It's insane works.
Literal hearts for a shooter and a terrorist who killed innocent people. And this guy is absolutely radicalizing people into political violence. It's not even a question. It's just a matter of Twitch not enforcing their own rules. Your response is effing crazy that DJ Dan Clancy said, well, we give Emiru tools like moderation and blocking to prevent something like what happened to her. Don't worry, guys. If a stalker has never typed in chat, Dan Clancy thinks nothing can be done to prevent SA. His response to that was the most...
was like just so fucking like... it's heinous as fuck. Most disingenuous shit I've ever fucking heard. It's like, yeah, bro, you have tools to moderate. Nigga, first of all, dumbass, that's a fucking stream, you moron. This shit happened at the actual event. The moderation shit at the event would be the security, which your ass said would be upped. What the fuck? Like, bro, that shit is actually baffling, bro. It's so fucking insane.
Disgusting thing ever. He was just like, she should have banned him from chat, as if that would do anything. Like, he's so stupid. We don't have a radicalization problem. I believe I'm going to have to disagree with you.
Me too.
We don't have a radicalization problem. Q Hasan saying he stands 10 toes down in support of a terrorist organization.
You G-boys, go eat a dick, nigga. Real shit. Like, go eat a dick. Like, niggas ain't lying about shit. Yo, those motherfuckers lie, bro. The Slater campaigns are right on God's Eddie King and the Orbiters. They're just on the slander. They're only after us on these harassment cases. Man, shut the fuck up. Boy, this nigga has said some of the dumbest shit possible. But get the fuck out of here. Like, bro, what? I stand 10 toes down with the Houthis, bro. Like, the fuck? This is a Nobel Peace Prize. Boy, stupid ass. Like, what the fuck? What would even...
Which one? We got multiple here. I would love to see Dan Clancy watch a couple of Hasan clips where he calls innocent people pedophiles, rapists, and other
I would... Oh my god, I would pay actual money to see this shit and be like, hey, bro, you dumbass, you dumb fuck. You see this buzzwordism bullshittery you see right here? Yeah, bro, you're fucking creators, brother. There's no political, bro. There's no political, what's the genre called, bro? Political violence or whatever, or crazy political extremist radical rhetoric. That's what I couldn't think of this shit. Couldn't think of so much shit at the same time. Anyway, I would love to see what you have to say about Hasan using buzzwordism and or using this crazy ass political extremist rhetoric, bro.
derogatory terms and explain to everyone why it's not against Twitch policy, but calling someone fat is. Dude, having logic with Twitch moderation is got to be the thing that drives you completely insane. Like, this shit has been pissing us off for
it truly does though.
So long, and I'm like so sick of this guy, dude. Moving on to more streamers exposing Dan Clancy for apparently going after 19-year-old girls. Hey You Video Game talks about his Dan Clancy TwitchCon experience, immediately stops by 3 19-year-old e-girls. Keep in mind, last time streamer Skara also talked about how Dan was hanging with these
young girls and
young girls. Now, he did say it was a rumor, but this guy is basically confirming that rumor.
I saw Dan Clancy and he thought about going on stage, and there's the one time I talked to Dan Clancy was at this party and he was going to go on stage while Will was DJing. He kind of peeked and I said, I think you're allowed to go up there, Mr. Clancy. Of all the people, I think you can go up on stage. And he was like, oh, I want to say hi to my friends first. And he keeps walking and he immediately stops by 3 19-year-old e-girls. And all the memes you see about that, let me tell you, I saw Dan probably 20 times. All right, and let me tell you, Dan, I mean, it's not a secret. The man, it's out there. All right, I'm not putting Dan on blast.
Dan Ultimate Gooning Lord Clancy! It seems that we have found you not with your gooning pillow, diabolical, as Pegasus would say. But it seems we found you around with not that much better. Not that much better at all. Why the fuck is this guy still the CEO? Right. I have no fucking idea either. Anyway, moving on.
Everybody already knows. I'm just confirming what everybody already knows. Dan Clancy, he's natural friend makers. A natural friend maker with e-girls. Yeah, that was.
I don't know about that.
All right, I'm just saying that.
I don't know about that.
That's what happened. That's one way to say it. This is Dan. I'm streaming in Dan's world. All right, we're all part of Dan's world. I'm just trying to, I don't want anybody to send a clip to Dan and then suddenly Clancy, I got the eyes of Clancy on me. He seems like a really good guy. He just seems to really be into e-girls, which is interesting, very interesting. Dan, don't ban me. I just said it's interesting.
Oh, it is very interesting.
Extremely.
So you're telling me Dan Clancy, whose phone we know is filled with e-girls that he is obviously gooning to, is actually meeting them in real life. Interesting information. So let's just go over what this guy said, right? Apparently Dan was hanging out with 3, not 1, not 2, not 0, not his wife, but 3 19-year-old e-girls. Not
You are! Yeah. Somebody keep an eye on this guy.
20 19-year-old. That is absolutely diabolical. Okay, that is dastardly. Now, this guy is 61 with a wife and kids. Now, I'm not gonna claim
this fool got a wife and kids hanging out. What the fuck? Nigga tweaking, boy. What the fuck?
him anything else, obviously, because I don't know. There's no evidence that anything is actually going on, but it's just weird behavior as it is. Why are you doing this? Why are you hanging out with all these young girls when you're triple their age? It's just horrible optics. And you are not a random old man. You are the CEO of Twitch, all right? A CEO of Twitch. On Twitch's platform, there's a bunch of these e-girls streaming all the time. And it seems like you are using your power as a CEO, right? To get in the good graces with
A little leverage over them and all that. It ain't good optics. It's actually the worst fucking optics ever.
with these e-girls, right? Creepily hanging out with a bunch of teen girls, which they...
Yeah, man, get the angles right. I still can't do the flight laugh. Yeah, man, get the angles right.
you have nothing in common with. Now, this guy goes further and he says he saw you 20 times. Now, maybe he's exaggerating a little bit, but he saw you a lot of times, right? He says it's not even a secret. It's a well-known thing. And we've obviously seen Dan Clancy hanging out with his favorite streamer, Extra Emily, as well, right? Now, she's not a 19. I don't know. She's much older, but he's a natural friend maker of e-girls, apparently, right? So it feels like he's using his CEO title to get up close and personal. It's this weird power dynamic. You're the CEO, you're their boss. It's just yuck. It's yuck. It's horrible optics for Twitch as a company and makes you look like a weirdo, even if what you were doing is completely innocent. Wait, a streamer is defending creepy Dan Clancy like his entire career depends on it? I'm shocked. Why is Dan on FaceTime with an e-girl only to desperately hide when he realizes he's on camera? Gooner Goblin. So that one, I don't think he was actually hanging out with that e-girl. Apparently they were just gonna like say hi or something like that. But I don't think it makes it any better at all. Every normal 60...
It's like, yo, for the optics, like I would, like you just wouldn't even want to be caught up in these situations. Like, yo, you just don't even put yourself in these jobs, especially if you're the CEO of this whole entire company.
52-year-old millionaire is quickly friends with 19-year-olds. Little different when they're your employees. Natural friend maker with 19-year-old girls when he has power over the social media platform that can make or break their careers.
This is what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, you can't even put yourself in these positions, brother. What the fuck? Like, oh my god. It's just always optics nightmares with these niggas. I don't know how the fuck they end up doing it, but they always do.
Totally normal, guys. Totally normal. Nothing to see here, obviously. This is so incredibly icky and gross. Friend maker, the girls allow it because they expect a payday. Might get some extra gifted subs from old Dan here. Might get a little boost in viewership, a boost in revenue, extra ads or something like that. Like, you never know. They're probably just entertaining it because, you know, you're the CEO, dude. Moving on to Ethan calling out the HASAN defense squad. Straight nonsense. Quit hounding Hasan Piker over his dog collar. Valuable journalism here, fellas.
I mean, I don't even need to read the article. It's just, they're like, stop. He already debunked it, you guys. He has more important stuff to talk about. Okay, great. Yeah,
He didn't.
Let's keep sweeping first.
He lied 10 times.
So no matter how much he... Does it not concern you that he just lies?
Everybody loves him, bro.
10 times.
Well, that's what I'm realizing. It seems like people just will look the other way. I don't see what...
They want to fuck the nigga, bruh. So they'll get rose tinted on the eyes, rose tinted in front of the glasses because they'll think about his dick and it'll make it all better. It's bullshittery, pathetic as fuck, subhuman motherfuckers.
The power is.
And they're just posting Hasan fan accounts. Here you go, freaks, of him being like... By the way, now, as you watch this clip, and this is cited in this article as evidence that he didn't do it, recall now that a few days later, he says the dog wasn't actually even wearing the collar. So... take this in.
Excuse 10.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw.
This is the one they saw.
But now that's not the one we saw?
Nope, she wasn't wearing it.
I'm confused.
And it really wasn't even tight because her hair is so freaking thick. But it bothered him.
Look at Taylor. She's like,
that
yes.
I saw it.
Yes, girl.
It's hard.
Yes.
It's hard to watch with her like nodding vigorously.
She's loving this.
Her collar was too tight. And so we even had a follow-up conversation about it. So when I saw the whole thing about her...
Are you there? Is anybody there?
Stop. I can't. I've been looking at...
Said, yo, hold on. How do I do this? Hello? Well, you gotta knock on like the noggin, bro. I can't even do it, bro. I can't do it. Forget it.
Taylor's.
Then after that, we went and filmed a podcast and she sat under the table of the podcast. It's not like he...
Taylor Lorenz is definitely playing like a Hasan love scene in her head, right? Fantasizing that one day
bro,
Hasan will call me over, the sun will be shining, the birds will be chirping, and he'll finally confess that he's been in love all along. All of her 25 years of nonstop simping and glazing will finally pay off. Get a grip, lady. You're dripping all over the screen. It's disgusting. Ew. Then he responds to Hasan calling him out.
I actually didn't spend the last 2 years defending genocide. Everyone was lying about it. Who gives a fuck what that lunatic has to say?
Do you think he actually thought that was that funny?
Dude, what kind of laugh is that?
He's not funny.
I mean, you know, is he really that amused? Okay, great. Listen.
No, because he's not funny.
Listen, obviously, I disagree with everything you're saying. And obviously, you are the main spreader of this malicious lie that has caused untold trauma to me and my family. But nonetheless, that has nothing to do with the fact that you electrocuted your dog. So if you...
Deny, deflect, counterattack every time for Mr. Piker. Without fail. He is really, as we started this, John, saying that, yeah, everyone got fooled by the whole COLLARGATE incident. He is again deflecting off the factor that, yeah, he was the one that indeed did cast Thunderbolt on Gaia. He told 10 lies about this, John. At what point, again, for HASAN RG boys, they tapped in with their 2 brain cells and like, yeah, we're seeing this, Sean, but at what point are you G boys just gonna accept it, bruh? Your God Zaddy King, he's not a good guy. Not at all. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's just...
Could address that. That'd be great.
I make a good apology video. Just be honest. Don't try and think that you can trick the internet, because you can't. People are smarter than you think, and they'll see through all this bullshit. It's easier for me to say this looking back, of course, but it might be a good lesson for everyone out there.
We've got him. He's
Mr. Piker.
Fuck it. I'm saying it.
Fuck it. Mr. PewDiePie has spoken. It's time to start telling the truth, you dumbass. Right.
a liar. He's always been a liar. He lies about political opponents because he thinks that it's morally justified to lie and slander people if they are political opponents because it helps his cause.
Fuck, bro. I don't know how to work my computer. Buzzwordinism. When people use words with traumatic meanings or events in place of everyday common insults, usually because they have differing political ideologies, rhetoric, or opinions. In most cases, they are doing this because they disagree with you and want to paint you in a worse light by associating you with these negative connotations. Our God Zaddy King, everyone. The complete God Czar of buzzwordinism. I can't even grammar myself. We already know it. To the T's, to the nines, and even Ethan is saying it once more again.
In his mind, that's what he thinks. And this is obviously not something I subscribe to. I think it's evil. I think it's disgusting. I think this is why people believe that I've supported genocide and the fallout from it.
Bro, PewDiePie is the absolute GOAT. You know, he literally had it right all those years ago that you should just be upfront and honest, and the internet is actually smart enough to figure out all of the bullshit, right? Exactly like what happened with HASAN Shot Caller, right? He tried to lie and it didn't work. And I know he's
not at all.
Like in retirement and enjoying his life with his family and stuff. But imagine the cinema if he came back just to shit on HASAN, bro. That would be the greatest thing in the entire universe. Honestly, never gonna happen. You know?
He said, I just had to get one last dunk on the nigga.
Man can dream, just like Kayla Lorenz, obviously. But till then, you just gotta deal with me, all right? Maybe one day. Moving on to NYC mayoral candidate Curtis Sliwa, and he's like cooking HASAN.
There it is. You see HASAN get cooked on Twitter by the New York City dude? I did. I saw it. The New York debate happened yesterday, and HASAN was tweeting, Curtis Sliwa, we must send minors to prison.
Context. It's personal for me. My oldest son, Anthony, was the victim of a vicious gang assault.
Bro, everyone is constantly beating this guy and his family.
I almost lost my oldest son to gang violence, and the perpetrators went to family court and got a little pat on the wrist and was sent home to do it again and again. We need to start charging juveniles who commit violent crime in criminal court, and I'll appoint criminal court judges who follow the law and don't just release them because of no cash bail.
Clear difference between you and that.
Curtis Sliwa, we must send minors to perma jail.
Wait, hold on. Brother, we must send minors to perma jail. Did you even listen to what the fuck he said? Obviously, no, you didn't, dumbass. Yo, obviously, if these minors are fucking doing crimes, dangerous crimes, yeah, you're not just gonna let them off with a slap on the wrist. Yeah, brother, violent crimes ain't a good thing. But of course, a dumb fuck like you would, one, be misconstruing that shit. Two, of course, be trying to fucking misconstrue it to paint some type of narrative in your way. Three, about that, yeah, of course, you're going for the optics way of this narrative. I mean, who the fuck isn't with this shit? Let's be real. Anyway, virtue by the way, purity testing, virtue signaling, moral grandstanding, by the way. But yeah, no one wants to just put innocent jits in fucking jail, dumbass. Like, clearly, bro, he's not saying, yeah, let's put the kids in fucking jail, yeah! It's not what he's saying, bro. If a jit is doing fucking bad jobs, bro, really, really bad violent crimes, then yes, this is a general thing. In certain scenarios, yeah, there's some jits, yo, they do a bad enough job, bro, you're getting tried, you're going through the court process and you're gonna get, fuck, bro, I can never grammar. You're going through the court process and get tried, like, as an adult in some cases, because your shit's is that bad and fucking heinous, you know what I mean? Like, this is some shit that happens, so, maybe, again, Heads, you can disagree with me. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on that shit. You know, I be saying all the time, especially when it comes to the auxiliary tangential political matters and shit. But brother, like the way I'm interpreting off of what has, like the way I'm interpreting how Hasan's interpreting this shit, he's a fucking idiot. But like, we knew that already. Like, what are we talking about?
I didn't know this guy. I had no idea who this guy was. But then I saw that he said if they commit violent crimes in a furtherance of street gangs.
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm saying. And yo, I'll be the first one to tell you, like, bro, Trilly, yo, some drill music hitting, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that shit really the tunes, but at the end of the day, like, yo, Heads should not be wanting to go around and fucking kill people and then do this shit in music and all that. So, like, yes, bro, if Heads is doing violent crimes in the fucking streets, bro, oh my god, bro. This is a whole nother John, bro. Oh my god, aren't you fucking selling out your people? Bro, some stupid ass shit, bro. These niggas love some stuff. Anyway, brother, yeah, brother, if you're doing violent crimes out there in the streets and all that shit, especially if you're some nigga you think you're hard as fuck, yeah, bro, your ass is going to jail. I don't know what the fuck you think it is, like, your ass going to jail. Maybe we should have thought about not doing these fucking crimes. Stupid actions, the crimes. Stupid consequences. The jail. Like, if you don't want the stupid consequences, don't do the stupid actions. Fuck are we doing?
Yes. And then he even goes farther and he says, and people who abuse their animals too.
Mr. Piker, I'd look the other way if I were you. Cause I ain't gonna lie, brother. This description might fit you. Ooh, not good, brother. Not good.
By the way, oh my god, I was not familiar with him at all. This dude's wild. Who is
He
this?
said, brother, I was not familiar with your game, brother. I was not familiar with your game.
That's an almost 10x ratio. It's over.
Did somebody say it's over? Okay, I need to stop doing that. All right, it's like it's just something that activates inside.
He's so over.
But, yeah, Hasan getting called out for mistreating his dog is a massive W. I have no idea who this guy is, by the way. Whatever policies he supports or whatever, no idea. But anyways, more attention and more problems for Hasan. As long as like more mainstream people start calling him out, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Brings him one step closer to the cockroach cell with soy cock destiny.
Rotsan and sex destiny, tough.
Hasan's animal abuse is the most mainstream thing about him, and that's amazing. Shock, my dog, I can't stop. So somebody made like a music video about it. The memes have been legendary. I think I get referenced as well. I'm not too sure, but yeah, the memes are amazing. I support it. Now click this video to have the most epic day ever. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
You already know, baby. Of course. Shout out to the love of one of my glorious love kings, Pegasus. You already know, gang. Of course. That was You Are About to Piss Me Off. Knew it.
The memes are amazing.
Hasan just got completely absolutely cooked every single time because he embarrasses himself every single time. Seriously though. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video by Pegasus, down description, first link, sure to love it. Of course, said name Pegasus, one of our glorious love kings, as we said in Final Opinions and Conjecture. Hasan, you got fried as shit in the COLLARGATE incident, bruv. Fried as fuck. And if you want to keep telling lies about this, I mean, brother, you can go ahead, but everybody at this point already knows the truth, brother. You're saying that everybody got fooled. Oh my god, you believe these fools in the COLLARGATE incident? Ah! It's not the mob, it's not Israel, it's not people trying to have these harassment campaigns, slander campaigns, and all that. Not what you do, brother. Not what you do. It's the factor that you just refuse to tell the truth. On this quest to seem like the G-boys, those pathetic, again, wretchful subhuman homunculus, to seem like they're God's daddy king or whatever, it has leads you down a path to where you're on the ultimate purity test, the ultimate virtue signal, the ultimate moral grandstand. So now you have to sit here and really seem like you're holier than thou for quite literally everything, even the smallest things. And you have to now sit here and lie and die on the, frankly, just the most terrible, because, brother, you fucking cast a thunderbolt on your dog and just lies. Yeah, you gotta double down on shit like that. Just bad shit. Sad works you got, Mr. Piker. The saddest works. But other than that, again, shout out to the love of our glorious love king Pegasus, and I'm finna get you on the flip, baby. Peace.
you.